Okay, so we keep the slime pretty much every single time. We're gonna get rid of the other two cards though, because we want a undead minion for it to potentially summon. We get 2 entitled customers. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not gonna try to be picky or anything, but like, would love basically anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These cards right here. Vander to play on 4 would be good. Dreadlich Tamsin's fine. I'll life tap. Okay, sure. We have 5 main cards that we want to draw. And then we have a little bit of removal for the early game, but we haven't drawn either of those things. We drew our late game removal, late game draw, late game combo piece, mid game card without an extra card. Life tap. Okay. Going into turn 5. I guess the other time we'd want to play the slime maybe is turn... No, what are you? Oh no! That's possibly disastrous for me. Plague Eruption? Yeah, we can't really do anything. We life tap. We got Vander. It's a turn late. We kill this off. This gains attack, which is unfortunate. We're gonna play this next turn. And probably just play Entitled Customer turn 6. Like I'm not super threatened. As dramatic as I'm being, it's not the end of the world by any means. Jackpot? Don't care. That's more jackpot, more like jack shit. Ha, that's what you are to me. That card definitely doesn't put the fear of God into me every time I see it, because at any moment they could high roll and just win the game.
As fast as you can.
But no, that's never gonna happen. We're gonna play Vander, so that way we don't overdraw. We're taking a decent amount of damage. I'm really hoping to get this, so that way we can discard it and double activate the Shallow Grave on it. Okay, so they're trading. They do get an extra attack off of that, which could be seen as kind of problematic, but I don't think I care too much. We're hoping, like I said, to draw Drekhan and Shallow Grave, because that's like, that's the thing. Oh. Look at the power level of these cards. We're gonna have to play Entitled Customer to kill everything. I couldn't have killed everything with this. I mean, okay, look. It was definitely close, but I'd have to discard several cards with this to make it happen. Jackpot again. Oh, yikes. Trickster? Oh no, here it comes, the big one. Wait, that's nothing. That's actually not even that big of a deal. Ransack, don't care. We can touch... Oh, it was with you. Yes! We got Thaddius! Wait, what do you do? What do you do? Even? Even? We can play you? No, we can't play you. Okay, we're gonna go... I could just play you next turn. We don't need 2 of them. We can just play you into Tamsin next turn. Yeah, we're gonna go boom into boom. And pass for now. I don't even think I like... Well, we'll life tap. I should have life tapped before if I knew I was gonna do it, but we're gonna play you next turn, and then we're gonna play Tamsin, or maybe something else. I don't even know, really. It'll be odd next turn, actually, which means I could play you plus you for 1.
Rest easy.
I don't care. I don't care about that at all. Not another Shallow Grave. I'm gonna play this. And then I'm just gonna play Plague Eruption to get rid of the Divine Shield. It doesn't even really do anything at this point. Scourge Supplies doesn't do anything either. We're just gonna do that. The idea is this dies, but it's okay. We play the Habeas Corpus, or Corpses, sorry, and we're able to just get the card back immediately, at least for a turn. I don't know. I want to save the slime for a potentially better card. Okay, that's a disaster. This is just getting worse and worse. I mean, I can deal with those. It's not that big of a problem. Scourge Supplies? Come on, man. Really? I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I mean, I guess no. I guess we do this. Discover you. It gets Rush, which does nothing, but then I just play Dreadlich Tamsin, so I don't No, we play Scourge Supplies, actually, what I'm talking about. You're huge. You're massive, and you're pretty good. Oh, all these cards are so strong. Oh, man. I think we get rid of the Behemoth, though. And then we're gonna play this, and then this, and then just Shallow Grave this. And then we'll use this and ram it into a 2-1. It doesn't really matter. But we'll do 12 damage. We'll heal up. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know, they play Scabs here, but I don't feel like Scabs is that big of a problem. I think I can recover from a Scabs play, because I can just have my own thing die again. Okay, I heal nothing off of this, which isn't that big of a deal. Try to Bone Spike's fine. I mean, I also still have, the Scourge. Oh. Yeah, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world levels of bad. They don't get anything off of that. In fact, they don't really get any. They don't get Meta either, because my board was full. Cool, we'll play, Tamsin next turn. And then we'll try to win the game soon. That's fine. I think I'll play the Habeas Corpus and try to shuffle more horsemen into my deck. I mean, I've taken, what, 1 damage so far? That's nothing. Spammy Arcanist, doesn't matter. Do I want to play the corpses? On the one hand, I really do. On the other hand, I really don't. I'm just gonna play Tamsin and see if I draw a Reanimator, because a Reanimator would be amazing here. So would a Slime to discard like a Flesh Behemoth or something. Fel Rift is cool. It's not that big of a deal. Another Fel Rift is even cooler. Okay. 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 I'll play you. Drain Soul. It's fine. We'll probably play the Lifesteal one next turn. And then we'll play Taunt. And because the Rush, we can just have it rush in and die on its own. So we can easily win with the Horseman, I think. I have duels, and my options are to pick Darius, Fire. I don't play duels. Do not listen to anything I have to say on that. What weapon are they? Oh, the Cutlass, fair enough. I do not play duels at all. I have no reference. So just disregard whatever I have to say about it. If I play the Taunt... is that good or bad? I think playing the Taunt would be suboptimal. Okay, Flash of Light to heal up even more. Oh, you heal me? I'm cool with that. Whatever you want to do, my friend. A 2/3 into Scale. Reforging. Interesting. No Scale. How odd. I think I want to go double Spammy Arcanist into the Taunt one so it dies. That's kind of bad. Maybe I go with the Lifesteal one. I think the Lifesteal one's better. Ooh, but we get the the Infantry Reanimator, which is one of the cards that I really wanted. But I think it's gonna just be double spammy into Lifesteal. It doesn't kill that off yet, but I'm pretty okay at this point. Because unless they randomly generated, like, Mass Polymorph, we're okay. And even if they did discover Mass Polymorph, I have a couple of ways of maybe getting another Horseman. Okay, they kill that off. I'm fine with that. They heal up 4 more. But unfortunately for you, health does not matter at all. Health does nothing. Ooh, wait, Scabs. The more I think about it, Scabs could be a bit of a problem. Okay, no Scabs this turn. Fine with that. How do you have that many options? Oh, that's a good point, actually. For duels, don't you pick out a 3? I find it hard to believe you have that many options. I'm going to hit my 6/6 into their 2/2. And then I'm going to try to bait out something. Okay, it's not great. I could end up taking a decent amount of damage. I'm going to play Drain Soul and the Reanimator and then the Taunt minion. Cool. Okay. Is it the make it a 1? Oh, it's not make it a 1. Yikes. Not great. Is it Objection? We'll see if it's Objection. We get the Battle Cry off at the very least. It's not Objection. Drain Soul that so it doesn't get bounced back. I'll play a Taunt minion, I guess, to make sure they have to hit into it, and then that means I only have 1 left. They take 6. I mean, this board actually does help survive against Astalar for quite some time. Scabs would suck, but I also don't think Scabs would be that bad because I can replay several of the cards that I wanted to play beforehand already. Yeah, this is fine. I don't really care about this too much. I will take a good chunk of damage, though, which is not great, but I still play the infantry. Plague Explosion. I have enough mana to do everything I want to do, so we'll do that, see if it's... Okay, so it's not ice. Plague Eruption. Kill all those off. And then we'll go Lifesteal. You might be wondering why go Lifesteal? That's actually a pretty good question. I could just go the Reanimator, but I want to go the Lifesteal. Because the taunt will have to die at some point. Is it motion? It doesn't look like it's motion. That's cool. Meta, again, doesn't really matter. They're actually running out of cards here. Is there a world where I just outvalue them to the point where I just win the game? Just because they deck out before I do? Which is crazy, because I've drawn a lot of cards. Like, I've drawn a lot of cards. It's Ice Barrier and Freezing Trap. Very good to know. They're going to draw another card. They're going to draw 2 more cards. Scale of Onyxia does nothing. That doesn't even get them anything. And then this was Noble Sacrifice. So you know what? This is definitely not bad. This could be a lot worse. I want to play the Taunt minion, and then is there a way that I can kill off the 6/6? If I get Twisted Tether, yeah.
Who here can spell?
Duels is a game mode where players face off against other players similar to Arena. However, instead of drafting decks, players are offered choices between 5 or 4 in the past. It's true. No way you Shadow Step you play that, right? Because if you play that, you deck out. If you play that, you literally just die. So, I feel pretty good about this right now. We get the Flesh Behemoth for 6. I also don't want to play this because it's going to get rid of my thing. So I think I need to just play Flesh Behemoth, right? And try to summon the Rush minion. Just get it out there because it's a good taunt minion. I don't think Shallow Grave works super well. Yeah, I don't want to play Shallow Grave, actually. Well, do I? Because if I play Shallow Grave, I don't think I die here ever because they can't play both Astalars and kill me. And then... Oh, but if it ends up being free... No, I can't play it. Let's bait it out with this. Let's bait it out with this. Rush this in, get rid of the Freezing Trap. And then that way the Rush minion could potentially rush in and die. They get Noble Sacrifice, which is fine. But that way the 6/6 will be on the board and can attack. It just gets rid of the Freezing Trap, which is what I needed it to do. If they play Test, they're basically just losing the game, right? Well, there goes my Horseman. That's not good. Again, I do still have it. Wait, what the fudge? What did they just take? Oh, they took the Reanimator. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I, in theory, can still win this game. In practice, it's gonna be very difficult. So I know it's Ice Barrier. What if I just go No, I can't go Entitled Customer. I take 21 damage, though, is the problem. Luckily, this is Taunt. So, I mean, like, it's not the end of the world, but... Oh, jeez. If they have Silence or, like, a Mass Polymorph of some kind, I do lose. But I have to do this. This kills off a minion. And then we play Shallow Grave. It pulls out the Rush, we kill the 4/4, and then Mortal Coil a 2/1. And then we can try to kill off my own minion. So this goes here. Mortal Coil goes here. And then we can kill off our own minions with the Entitled Customer. I mean, there's a fairly decent chance I still lose, though. If they have Silence of some sort. But Theatar doesn't do anything to me. I mean, I guess the thing Theatar does is makes it hard for me, if not impossible, for me to kill my own minions. But yeah, we just win. I'm assuming we keep everything here. I'm actually thinking about keeping the Plague Eruption because dealing 2 damage to a wide board of things pretty early on against what's possibly a very aggressive deck could be really, really good. But most likely we're going to coin out Vander. Oops, I did not mean to drop that. We're going to coin out Vander turn 3. And then probably play this around turn 4, unless we absolutely need to play this turn 3. Then we play this turn 3, this turn 4. But the idea is coin this out. Yeah, the egg. I'm not really that surprised by it. I knew that was coming. Do I want to life tap this turn is the question. Part of me says yes. Because I want to draw cards and go through my deck as quickly as possible. The other part of me is like, no, you're going against a pretty hard aggro deck. It's highly likely that you just die. So I'm actually going to not do that. Amalgam of the Deep. Okay, they're going a slightly slower version, possibly? Or a slightly outdated version of the deck. You want Casino Mage? I'll send it to you right now. It actually did pretty well. Very small. Excuse me. Very small sample size. But it did pretty okay. I will live tap. Their play wasn't super aggressive, so I feel fairly okay. But I'll send you the deck code to the other one right now. Also, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. 240 viewers and only 41 likes. Kind of cringe, kind of a small amount.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Okay. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. We're still gonna coin out Vander. But I do genuinely think that this could escalate out of control very quickly because this card is broken. That being said, if we can make it to turn 5 and play Spammy Arcanist, that could also just be really, really, really good. So my goal, make it to turn 5, huge board wipe. They're going Unholy. They're going the Unholy version of the deck, so I think this should be... We're hoping to draw Mortal Coil or Touch this turn. If we can draw one of those two things, that would be fantastic, actually. We got Drain Soul? Oh, yuck. Or do I want... I mean, it's only going to kill the 4-1 anyway. Might as well just kill the 4-1 and life tap once. I take a little bit more damage this way, but gives me more cards in hand, and maybe we can draw something really, really good. We get an Entitled Customer. That's pretty good. I mean, we're only going to kill that anyway. I guess what I could have done is hit the 2-5 to set up for Spammy Arcanist. Yeah, it was kind of a troll move. In my head, I'm like, oh, I just play Entitled Customer next turn, I'm fine, but I forget that they get Death Rattles. No, it should be okay. I'm not going to be too upset about it. It's just, oh, God. I could set up for Spammy Arcanist, but then... No, it's correct to set up for Spammy Arcanist every single time there. I mean, if they have some sort of pump, I guess I would lose. But if they don't have a pump, then I get to wipe their board for what? I take 4 more damage? Yeah, I should have hit the 2-5.
The more you struggle.
I'm getting worried because I'm taking so much damage so quickly. I killed the 4-1 to take 4 less damage right now. And I don't even think that this is that bad because I can kill off most of it with this next turn, right? Like, it's not the end of the world. We get a Mortal Coil as well, which means we can kill off even more.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Okay. So, now that we wiped the board, I think we should be okay. And we touch. Okay. Misplays aside, Spammy Arcanist would have been really, really good there. I should have set up for the Spammy Arcanist. I would have taken 4 more damage, which would put me at, you know, 13 right now. Which I guess is still burstable. I don't know. If they have, like, a good Grave Strength and they get to keep a minion or 2 on the board, it could be bad. I want to play Thaddius, but I can't really play it yet. I can't play Thaddius because if I do... Or not Thaddius. I can't play this yet because if I get Thaddius... Ooh, wait a minute. This could be good. If I play this and they play Grave... What does it summon? It could summon... Drathier... So, okay, if I play this, it's got 8 HP. Like, they have to send at least 1 minion into it anyway, maybe 2. And then if it summons Drathier, it's huge. And then we could just resummon it with this, and it dies at the end of the turn to give me more resources. So I'm going to play the Behemoth. Turn 6 is pretty good. I could have wiped the board, but I'm not really worried about dying. Grave Strength doesn't kill me because they need to hit it with 2 minions. It would be this and the 1, and then I take, what? 7, 5, it's 12 more damage, and that would be their whole turn, so I go down to 5. And if this pulls out Drathier or another Flesh Behemoth, we're just chilling. Entitled Customer is such a good... I'm not a huge fan of that one being the thing that gets summoned. There are better cards. Much better cards. Okay, this is what Spammy Arcanist is for. Hip hip hooray. Actually, no, wait, we don't even need to play Spammy Arcanist. We can just go, Tamsin. We'll overdraw a card, but I don't think it matters that much. I'd rather save Spammy Arcanist to destroy an even bigger board at some point. I don't even really think I care about most things that I could overdraw at this point, right? I mean, Spammy Arcanist, and then I have 2 mana left. No, let's just wipe the board. We overdraw 1 or 2, and maybe one of them ends up being a portal. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, we get Shallow Grave, which is good, don't get me wrong. I mean, Shallow Grave's amazing. And then what do we lose? We lose another Shallow Grave, but we really don't need that many. I mean, if we can play this into Shallow Grave, it's pretty much insane regardless. So it'll be turn 8, so Thaddius, if we do summon Thaddius, will be odd cost cards, so we're able to play another Rivendare right after. Frost Strike. Okay, cool. Shuffle them into my deck. I don't care. If I end up overdrawing one of them, I guess that sucks. But you gotta respect the Vander in the deck. True. You gotta respect Vander decks. They can escalate very quickly, and the opponent can't really do much about it. Sure. Sure. The problem is I don't really want to play the Slime, because if I play the Slime and it summons the War Rider, that could backfire. So sure, let's do it. We trigger it twice. We get the Rivendare. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe we just do this then. It kills off 2 things. Grave Strength doesn't quite kill me. And then we get to summon our 6/6 anyway. It's not great, but I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do in this particular situation. Thoughts on corpses being a universal mechanic? I think it'd be cool. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that people get corpses now if they get a Death Knight card. Just because of the fact that, like, it doesn't make sense. It's specifically a Death Knight thing. That's like saying, what if other classes get Overload? I just don't like it. I really think I played this game particularly poorly, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spammy Arcanist comes down. Yeah, sure. Doesn't lose everything. And then I'll play you, I guess, and hope it summons the 4/8 to summon something else. Wait, I'm trolling. I thought that this has to discover a friendly undead minion, but it just summons another minion. Oh, that changes things drastically. Oh, that's my bad. I misunderstood. I misinterpreted that card. I read it completely wrong. I'm kind of disappointed in myself for the way I played it now, actually. Marrowgar would be huge here. Blightfang doesn't really matter too much. I can't believe how badly I blundered that. It's definitely my bad. I could have played that so much better. I don't want to play Entitled Customer here. I think I'd rather just play Scourge Supplies and discard something and then, like, touch this, maybe. I don't know. That's going to be Marrowgar. I need to not play this for as long as possible. Okay. Lifesteal. We'll get rid of a Twisted Tether. I don't really care about that. Okay. I don't want to play Entitled Customer. With every ounce of my being, I don't want to. We know that this is a minion. Because we know that's a minion, I'm pretty sure doing this is safe. Because that means they have to top deck Grave Strength. And I mean, if I play Entitled Customer, I'm basically out of removal at this point. At that point. I'm making a play that's a, like, they're plays to not lose and they're plays to win. I'm making a play to win even though it puts me in a little bit of a pickle. That's not great that it hits my face. And it's gonna be Grave Strength, isn't it, that they top decked? Okay, no, that's fine. We heal 6 with the 6. I'm fine with that. No, this is fine. I made a play to not lose. And I'm happy to say that that play ended up working. What do I want to do? If I go Drain Soul here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this might not be able to attack. So let's attack with this. And just make sure we heal. And then I want to go Drain Soul and then Spammy Arcanist. 1, 2, 3, 4. Works for me. And then they just have to top deck, which is fine. We can life tap, but I want to life tap after so I don't accidentally kill my own dude. Okay, I messed up a little bit, but I think that I've recovered fairly well. 2 damage does hit my face. And then it hits my face again, so that was kind of like the worst possible thing that could have happened, but it's not that bad. A 6/6 taunt, not terrible, but we can't really use it. I think I was able to, despite some misplays, able to survive this pretty well. What was the first misplay I made? Oh, wait, yeah, it was this thing. Discovering any minion. I thought it discovered an undead minion. Gosh, I'm dumb. And, oh, no, it was not hitting the 2/5. Which I don't know if I fully hate. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think, like, maybe it wasn't that bad of a play, you know? Maybe it was okay. Cool, got him. If he had the 8 mana 7/7 anyway, he'd probably lose. That's true. So, I mean, playing to win makes more sense to me.